All right, guys, welcome to day 66 of my trading journey. I just filmed this video, but I accidentally had like my work email open and my personal email, so that was like on the screen. So I was like, "Fuck, bro, leaking my shit." But yeah, so Friday, I didn't make a video. It's Saturday, bro. My fucking nose. So I took this trade on paper trading on TradingView on Friday, which was more like a set and forget. I was watching NQ NES right here. NQ started rejecting off of the highs. So I took the trade on ES inverse this gap, which was my confirmation, right to this previous low right here, hit TP. It was coming back and forth, but I feel like shit right now. I'm so tired. I've been out like in the sun basically all day, like cleaning on my garage. My nose is stuffy because of the dust and shit. That's crazy because it wasn't like this like an hour ago. I guess shit just started hitting. I haven't even showered, guys. I'm disgusting right now, but I sat down for a few minutes and then I was procrastinating making this video. I started telling myself, "Oh, I'll just do it tomorrow. It's fine. Like it's the weekend." No, bro. No, motherfucker. No. I have to do this shit right the fuck now. So I literally jolted up from my bed, got this shit and started filming. Yeah, I feel disgusting. I don't even know why I was in my bed, bro. Like I literally have been out in dirty shit all day. But yeah, so that video that I made about the dark side of day trading, for the people that actually know what day trading is, you know that shit works. And there's some people that you just can't ever make understand, but it's fine. I don't direct my energy towards negativity, only positivity, not just for me, but for you guys. So for those of you watching that actually are going to apply your failures and your mistakes in order to become better, I applaud you, and I really do appreciate you guys watching. So the thing I went over, I wasn't gonna be able to get another combine, but I don't even remember what I said in the video. But one thing I do want to bring up is that I'm gonna get a combine. I'm gonna have to put on my credit card, but I'm at a point right now in my life where like like not that it's okay, but I'm like okay, it's gonna work out, but I have to put in the fucking work. So I'm at a point where, well, I was at that point where I was a little confused, right? So I had to really think about this. So Friday night, I mean Friday, like all day I was just in bed, bro, thinking and thinking and thinking. But this time was different because usually when this happens to me and I think all day, overthink, and it's literally like detrimental. Like I get in such a downward spiral in terms of emotion that it doesn't do any good for me. But Friday was different because the whole time I was thinking of solutions and what are my problems? What are the solutions? What am I going to do? How do I do it step by step? I was literally in bed all day Friday, all day till I had to get up and go to work, bro. And I don't regret it because I came to the conclusion that in order for me to change, I have to change, not just in one aspect, not in two, but in everything. In terms of my financial situation, I haven't been making as much money because it's my choice. Although there are other factors in play, at the end of the day, it is my choice. I haven't been working as hard as I should have been and could have been. And I realized that, you have to go through these things in order to realize what you're doing wrong, right? And God's going to throw these challenges your way so you know what you're made out of and you know how strong or how weak you are. So I'm going through this phase in my job where, like, I'm possibly going to be transitioning into another position. So, as I was saying, I'm possibly going to be like going into a position. I'm going to have more time freedom to manage my time better because I was explaining to my beautiful, lovely girlfriend that I love so much. I love you, baby. If you're watching, I know you are. You're mad at me right now, but you know how that should be. I love you. Okay, my bad, guys. Don't mind the fruitiness. Actually, no, that's not fruity. I love my girl. Okay. Okay. Enough getting sidetracked. The way I work right now is I work from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. I'm in Central Time, so the market closes at 3 p.m. I don't trade PM session ever, really. This is the first trade I've really taken on there in like weeks, and it wasn't even like on an actual account. So what I do is like I try to wake up early, right? But I sometimes I can't because I go to sleep so late, especially because I've been stressing out of my job a lot. it's hard for me to go to sleep. I can't wind down. Like my mind is still racing. I'm still upset, you know? So I wake up, whatever time I wake up. Sometimes I'd be waking up 20, 30 minutes before market open. And for me, ideally, that's not the best situation to be in. So then, yeah, after I trade, I make my videos, I post, then I eat. And then let's say I'm done by like 11 or 12. And then because what's been happening recently, like I said, is I haven't been putting the required work for me to keep seeing progress. So although I was staying consistent with like posting and trading and all that shit, I wasn't doing anything after that. I'd literally go doom scroll on my bed, bro. So for that reason, I deleted TikTok. I deleted TikTok. I deleted Twitter, and my screen time is way down. So possibly, and I hope, if God gives me the opportunity to get this new position, I'd be working. Well, we had agreed, right? From 12 to 8. And that's the only way that I'm going to take that position if they let me work those hours. Because they want me to work morning, but I tell them I can't work morning. Like, and they're like, why? Why? Motherfucker, I'm a day trader. Like, I'm not about to sit up here and tell people that, though. Some people at my job, like, have such a closed mentality. Like, it's kind of sad. Um, and I mean, I don't really care to tell people about my goals or aspirations anymore. I used to do that shit when I was younger. So if I do get that job, let's say, and I get that schedule from 12 to 8, I'm going to be able to actually wake up super early, go for a run, go for a walk, whatever, lock in on my mindset, pray, meditate, maybe even eat breakfast before market open, bro. And then trade, excuse me, and then film, and then edit, and then post. And let's say I'm done by 10:30, 11:30. It depends on, I usually like to be off the charts by 10, which gives me like an hour and a half from market open to the time I want to get off. So I should usually be done by like 11:30 max, Then from there I go to work. And let's say I get out at 8, I still have time to come back and, hit the gym or make another video. Or I still have time is what I'm trying to say. And I can go to sleep early so I can wake up early the next day. And I feel like that would help me manage my time a lot better than I do right now, being done like at 11:30 or 12 and then just fucking wasting the rest of the 3 hours before I have to go to work. But we'll see. I mean, I don't really like praying to God in terms of asking for stuff and asking. Like, I usually don't do that. Only when I'm like seeking a little bit of guidance, like I'll ask God, like, God, help me, show me or tell me what's right and what's wrong, give me a sign, something. But I don't be asking God for money or for blessings or like help me become a profitable day trader. No, it's like help me become a better person. And then in turn, I'll become whatever I want to be in terms of success. So, yeah, I mean, I'm hoping this opportunity works out. If it doesn't, I'm just going to work a lot of overtime in my current position, which is going to dig into a little bit, I think, in my energy when making the videos. But hey, I have to do what I have to do. I'm not going to sit here and take it. I'm not. I'm not going to sit here and keep living paycheck to paycheck because of stupid financial decisions that I've made, like debt. But like I said, I don't look at trading anymore like, oh, okay, I'm going to get a payout on this account. I need this money. No, bro. I've been through that. I've been through that for years. Like, I'm over that. The mistakes that I keep making now aren't necessarily money related, like in terms of I need the money. When I make a mistake on the charts, it's like, oh my God, I want to be right. You know what? And I haven't really thought about it till right now. That's been my biggest issue because when I'm trading, for example, when I blew my account, I was up $1,200 in profit. Like if I would have gotten like 2 more winning days, I could have gotten a payout. But when I was trading, I wasn't even thinking about the money. I was just trying to be right. And that's what killed me that day. I'm still here. But yeah, I mean, just a little rant for you guys that actually care or whatever. And I miss posting on TikTok, but I'd rather not post than to have that distraction. And I don't I don't know. I just rather put my full energy into TikTok because even when I would be making TikToks, it's like I can't really be saying much because I'm not profitable. Like there was sometimes I'd want to make videos, I'd want to make responses, but it's like, bro, I'm not profitable. Why am I trying to give advice? And I didn't. I didn't post them. I didn't film them because I know that that's not right. Not that there's anything wrong with trying to help people, but I'm not in the position to be like, yo, do this, do that, because I'm not profitable. You guys saw in the interview I did with Salman. So that's just my thought process right now. I hope you guys are doing good, man. Better than me, I hope. And I'm really here for y'all, bro. Same way you guys are here for me. I love all the comments, bro. Because it just goes to show that like sharing this creativity and sharing this journey with you guys, especially with you guys that are doing the same thing I'm doing, day trading, I think it's something really special that one day we're gonna, you know, be able to build into something bigger. I don't know what that is now. I've always had big goals, big visions, big ambitions, but you know, that's still in the unknown. But as far as right now goes, I'm sorry, my voice, like I can't talk properly because I can't breathe. Um, as far as right now goes, Monday is a holiday. Tuesday, I'm gonna get a combine, and I'm gonna trade it like I would trade my XFA. I'm not gonna try and rush and over leverage to hit a huge $1,500 trade in order to pass the account in 2 days, bro. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna trade it like I would trade my XFA, going with my, regular position size, 2 or 3 micros depending on the volatility, and then from there scale in if the trade's going in my direction. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say, but I miss talking to you guys, bro. Because I feel like on TikTok, and I know it's not even the same audience like on TikTok and on YouTube, but I just miss interacting with you guys that actually care, not just about my journey, but you care because you're doing the same thing and you see that in me because we're both on the same fucking boat. But I believe in you, bro. You just have to believe in yourself and do the things that are necessary for you to grow and see progress and become successful. And how do I know that? Because that's what I have to do. And that's what I've been lacking in. So, and when I did apply myself and I did focus on the things necessary, I saw a lot of progress. I hadn't over traded, over leveraged, or gone on tilt in 2 months. But that day, it just got to me because I thought I was too good to set my rules. For the first month, I think, as far as I know, I think I was setting my limits, my personal daily loss limit, trade limit every day. And then I got overconfident and I thought I didn't need it anymore because even though I had a proven track record for like a month and a half or 2 months that I'm not gonna, because I was having those emotions come, right? But I was not ignoring them, but like redirecting them. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I wasn't acting off of emotion for that month and a half, 2 months. So I thought I was good. I told myself, well, I have this track record that I've been dissipating those emotions instead of acting on them, and I don't need to put my rules in place anymore. But there you go. That was my mistake. It was already like 2 weeks that I stopped putting in my rules, I think, and that's where I fucked up. So yeah, I mean, if you guys have anything to say, feel free to drop a comment, hit the subscribe button, drop a like. I know right now I don't, but listen, bro, when I started this, I already had like 200 subs, right? Or 100 something. But man, I'm at 564 right now, and I really appreciate you guys because it means a lot to me. It means a lot to me, for real. So if you guys like my videos, like my content, whatever, just like I said, show some support. If you have any questions or any comments, literally, bro, like I try to reply to all the comments except the negative ones. I don't give my energy to that because they feed off of that. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a blessed Sunday tomorrow, even though today's Saturday, and enjoy your weekend. 3-day weekend, bro. We have Monday off.